guys, hope you are doing well. My name is Mohammad Danish and we are back with another weekly analysis. And in this week we are going to cover same pair gold and US30 and also discuss what we predicted last week and how the market behaved. So let's dive into the charts and start with the recap followed by the forecast for the next week. Here we have the same gold H4 chart that we used for the prediction of the last week, and our idea was simple. Like, we were expecting there was only one level at that moment. Price was hovering around 2860. So we discussed, like, once price break this zone 2860, then we can look for buy option, and our first target should be 2890, 95, and followed by the 2920. But this was 2920. We have not expecting like the price would go so far, so we are expecting like 2895 would be the rejection zone. So price initial part, like Monday and Tuesday, price move exactly the same what we predicted. So price break this zone 2860, come back, retest. So once it comes back down to retest same 2861, I have taken a buy and I have hold this buy for 100 pips. And then the second trade I have shared with the community, so that was around this level 2890. So we discussed and I share, like, there are two levels. Like, one is 2890 where price will give us a rejection, and then the 2895. In both of the positions, like, price give us like 100 plus pips, but then price just hold this level, break above, and then all the way bullish and hit around 2830. So first 2 days of the week was good. Like, gold gave us a good move, like straightforward bullish move all the way up, and it looks like a very good swing moves. But I have only catch 1 or 2 trades and there was nothing after that. But then the last 3 days of the gold price just hovering in this range. So this is the upside range. Price come above 2925, reject there, and then come down. Above range is very consistent. Like, every time price come above this level 2920, 22, 23. So, and then we got a rejection. But in the downside, it was hard to take a buy or decide where price gonna reject it, because every time you see, this is the first time, like 2930, and then it comes down and it got a rejection from 2900. And the second time when it's come down, it got a rejection from 2894. And then third time when it comes down, it got a rejection from 2890. So every time when golds come down in the downside, it was hard to take a buy trade. It is very hard to predict even. But on the upside, if someone in a sell side, the zone is very clear. Like, every time it comes up 2925, we got a rejection. So last 3 days I had 1 or 2 losses, but those are very minor because I basically stuck in the gold last 3-4 days because it was stuck in a very bad range. So we'll see how this will be moved in the next week. But overall, I ended up a week as a profitable week. But basically what I'm expecting, the week is not accordingly. So I was expecting the good solid swing moves, which eventually gold provide us in the initial part of the week. But then the last 3 days, we do not have such swing moves or in the sell side or the buy side. Gold was just stuck in a range. But overall, it was a good week and lesson learned. So hopefully you enjoy our weekly analysis. So let's discuss the forecast for the next week. And here we have the Dow Jones daily time frame. So let me draw some zones here and see what we have. So in the downside, we have this area, and in the high side, we have this area of concern. Yes. So I personally want to see the US30 should go a bit of bullish here. Even it can be dropped from the current price, but I want to see the US30 should go bullish and got a rejection from this area, and we can look for sell position. So this is a very critical level for the US30. Like, this is a previous zone support and now it's turned to resistance, and also we got a rejection a couple of times here in the lower time frame. So I personally want to see the US30 should go and retest this zone, and then we can look for a sell position here, and our target should be downside 42,000 or 41,900. And also this zone is a kind of a buy zone as well. So once price come and tap to this zone, if let's suppose we miss the sell, so the other option is we can look for buy option, and the buy option should lie in this zone. So this would be very good zone if price comes down to this zone, and we need to wait for the price to come down below these wicks, because US30 always have a habit to test the wicks. So it always make a low before go bullish. So we need to first wait for price to make a low, and once price make a low and got a rejection, so we can look for buy option, and then we can look for target this zone area again. So this idea is very simple, but if price break above this zone 43,000, I'm not interested to look for buy, because the above side the range is very noisy, like there is a lot of noise in the upside, there is no clear path. So I just want for the price to reject this zone and then come down, and this is a zone where I would look for buy position, because this is a previous history of this zone is a very strong area. So that is the area I would look for buy option. So US30 is pretty clear. So let's move to the next pair, which is gold. So here we have the gold daily time frame. Let's discuss this pair in detail. Let me draw some zones here first. So in the high side, this is the area. This is the area where price is giving us a solid rejection since last couple of days, like 3-4 days. And in the downside, I would say we have only this area, but I'm targeting this wicks as well. This wick is very critical, like you see why. So it is a very good zone in the downside, and then this area as well. So I personally see, if you see the current structure of the market, it looks a bearish, like it looks like this is a solid bearish move, and now this is a retracement against this. So if gold needs to go bullish, gold needs to break this range in the high side, like 29.30. Once this level has been broken, then we can look for high side buy option, and we may know like price can go above and make all-time high as well. So let's move to the lower time frame and see how these things are aligned. So you see this daily time frame is perfectly aligned with the lower time frame H4. So this is H4 chart. So I'm not gonna trade between this range. This is no trade zone for me. Let me adjust this level again here. So this is the range. Yeah, we can look for sell option around 29.30, but I'm personally do not look for any sort of trade between this range. I just want price should break in either way, whether it should be bullish or whether it should be bearish. Once price come out of this range, then I would look for buy option or sell option accordingly. So the good trade option would be like once price break this level 28.36 in the downside, then we can look for sell option in the downside here. And in the downside, we have very clear traffic, and even price can easily tap to 28.34 again. Also, the other thing is this level is very critical. Let's adjust this level further. Let me adjust this level further. The area basically is these wicks. These wicks are the area. Yeah. So basically this is the area. This whole bullish move has been started from there. 28.80, 77 to 80 is the area where we can look for buy option, because we need to wait for the price to create a wicks. So once price come down to test this wick and got a rejection, then we can look for buy option. But let's see how the market behaves. So idea is like price come down, retest this area. This is the area where we can look for buy option, and if price respect this, then we can look for buy option, and our target would be above side. But if price break this zone, then we would look for sell option, and our target in the downside would be 28.34. This is the sell option and along with the buy. But on the upside, the best trade would be like if price break this area in the high side. I was expecting like on Friday when we had NFP data, and you know NFP data comes out negative, so I was expecting like the price would break this zone in the high side, even though it create a spike to trap all the buyers, but eventually it drops again, because this is a very critical level. If you see the past history of this zone, you see this level holds like almost from 18 February to all the way almost 1 week. Price hold this level for more than a 1 week, and now once price break this zone in the downside, now it is holding this level from 25 February to all the way 25th March. So more than 2 weeks price is holding this level, first as a buy zone, now as a sell zone. So if price break this zone in the high side, so this would be the very good buy option, because I'm not expecting this is gonna break anytime soon in the downside. So once it breaks in the high side, we can easily look for buy option, and our easy target would be this area 28.57 all-time high. And also I see the CFTC data as well, where they have short their longs and added more shorts as well. So that is something I have in my mind. So maybe price not gonna break in the high side, we may see more sell side moves in the next week, and the sell side move is very easy. Like we need to wait for the price to break this this 2890 area. For the buy option, yeah, you need to wait for the wicks to be created for this zone, but for the sell side you just need to wait for the candle close below this zone 2890, and then we can look for sell option and target this area. So hopefully you enjoy our weekly analysis. This is all we have for gold, and also we have the Discord community where you can join, and there is no premium fees, no subscription, no selling courses. I mostly be there during NY session and share my day-to-day base analysis, because in the weekly analysis we just see the overview of the week. So I mostly be there during the NY session on my Discord and share my daily analysis. So have a great day. Thank you so much.